this is a very, very random video. Something just popped into my head, so I felt like talking about it with you. This is a position I've held on something for a very long time. I've had the same opinion for years, so it's not new. It's not newfound with my atheism. I felt this way even when I was a Christian, if I can even have called myself that. But I want to talk about circumcision, which is a fancy word for genital mutilation. And I very, very much dislike, hate, loathe, am disgusted by the idea of circumcision. Completely disgusted with humanity, with just for coming up with something so horrible. And I've always been confused as to how it even came to be, because all major religions were founded by men, because men have always been in charge of things, right? And from what I can tell, men are pretty attached to their genitals. I mean, they are very attached to them because they, freak out if anyone kicks them or hits them or bumps them, or, they're very protective of their junk, to put it frankly. So I cannot figure out for the life of me why any man would say, hey, I think we should be chopping part of it off. I don't get that. I've never gotten that. I don't understand it. I've never understood it. Ever. So, yeah. For those of you who don't know, which I doubt any of you don't, but you might not, if you don't know what circumcision is, basically what they do, and they do this on most of the time on baby boys, like newborn baby boys, when they're born, they take a scalpel and they cut off the foreskin of the penis. They remove it. So it's like a surgery, because they cut off part of their genitals. They literally remove it. And people try to say it's because it causes cancer. It does not cause cancer. It is part of the human body, the male body, and it is supposed to be there. It's there for a reason. It has a purpose. And the only time it can ever make you sick is if it's not properly cleaned, which is not difficult from what I've heard from various men and boys. So it's not difficult to clean. It's not a bad thing. And what horrifies me beyond just the cutting part of your body off, like volunteering to have your child mutilated at birth, is the babies are not put to sleep for this. They're fully awake because they're tiny little bodies, because they're newborns, because they're so young and small. They cannot use anesthesia on these babies for fear that it might kill them, right? Because even the smallest dose can kill them. So they are completely awake while this procedure is taking place. And this is ethical. How? I don't understand how it can be legal. I don't understand how it can be perceived as medically ethical, scientifically ethical, which it's not. I've heard many scientists contradict it. But I don't understand how it has stood up for so long and why it's still being done today. I don't understand it. I have a friend whose aunt just had a baby, and about 5 years ago, and they did not give her the option. They did not ask her if she wanted her baby to be circumcised. They did it without her permission. And because apparently they just assumed everybody does it, which is absurd, which is horrible. And this is genital mutilation, folks. It is literally cutting off a part of the genitals, and it's not okay. people are horrified when they hear of Middle Eastern countries cutting off the labia of a baby girl's vagina. They're horrified when they hear about this. Oh, that's horrible, that's unethical, that's wrong, it's evil. It is. It is wrong. It is unethical. I don't know if evil's the right word, but it's wrong. It's horrible. Why is there not the same reaction for a penis? People are freaking out over a vagina being all dismembered, but not a penis. They volunteer their children, their little boys, to be mutilated at birth. I don't understand it. That's my piece. I've had the same view for years, like I said. But anyway, leave me comments if you want to talk about this some more, if you have any other ideas for why it's a good thing, which I will shoot down, by the way. I will shoot it down. If you think circumcision's a good thing, I will shoot it down. But yeah, I'll see you later. That was a very random thought. I just felt like sharing it with you. So yeah, have a good day or night or whatever. Bye.